This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics as they play against the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm Kevin Harlan with Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg. On the sideline, David Aldridge. Opening day in the NBA. Nothing could be better. Did you ever get opening day jitters?
Yeah, I did. I mean, the butterflies are there, and it's a good thing. The key for me was to breathe deeply, get that first sweat going, and then everything settled down from there.
Here's Maxwell. Pass to Bird. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar.
Seemed as if he had the angle to finish, but the defense did just enough to throw him off.
Fades away. Rebound, Boston.
They got a great look. Close in. Sometimes the ball just doesn't go through the hoop.
Here's Maxwell. A shot, no good. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. To the middle. Stolen by Parrish. About a minute played so far here in the first. Henderson outside. Johnson finds Henderson. 5 to shoot. The Celtics working the ball around now. Parrish. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
And this demonstrates how poised Parrish is. Excellent at staying in control and being guarded closely.
Johnson outside. Puts one up from 19, and that's good for 2.
He has a particular set of skills, and they're very fun to watch.
For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Bird. Shoots over Worthy. No good from Bird. Scott against Johnson. They get it again. Second chance shot. Worthy, no good. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Maxwell's shot is no good. Outside, Scott. Pass to Johnson. Over to the left wing. Here's Wilkes. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's the Celtics with the ball. This, of course, their first opportunity to play the Lakers.
They were able to come away with wins in both games last season. Impressive, no doubt.
And these two could easily end up meeting to decide the NBA championship. So tonight's matchup carries an eerie relevance that could go well beyond the one game.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. He's checked in for the Lakers.
Number 21, Michael Cooper.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. From about 19 feet, chalk up 2 there.
Nice clean stroke on Magic's jumper there. You can tell he's got that shot locked in.
Henderson looking it over. Pass to Johnson. It's Bird, top of the key. The Lakers with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Wilkes, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
A confident mid-range shooter, Wilkes gets the space he needs and lets his mechanics do the rest.
Here's Maxwell. On the wing, Johnson. He's guarded by Cooper. Fade away. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Stepping away from the basket. Parrish showing you he's got a little range, too.
Parrish against Johnson. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Johnson. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Cooper. And good that time.
There's a reason they call him Magic. How'd he find it?
And so Henderson will bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 2. Takes the 13-footer. Bird's shot is good. Bird's got his second basket of the game.
And if you give him space like that in the mid-range, he won't hesitate to let it fly.
Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Wilkes. High post shot. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, there wasn't much there in terms of defensive pressure. I'm sure he'd like another crack at that shot.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, the defender that time a little out of position. Johnson smart enough to take advantage of it.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of this game.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
Hey, the respect Johnson's teammates have for him is obvious. They trust his decision-making and follow his lead.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Kevin McHale, he checked in for Bird. Wedman comes in for Maxwell. And Buckner subbed in for Gerald Henderson. The Lakers also making some changes. McAdoo, he's checked in for Worthy. And McGee subbed in for Magic Johnson. Good on the second free throw. The Lakers trail. Here's Cooper. Pass to McAdoo. Over McHale. Nice shot by McAdoo.
McAdoo's ability from the mid-range really opens up a lot of the floor for him. His mechanics, flawless.
Johnson outside. Redmond the pass to McHale. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And McGee kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Over McHale. That one a little long. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Pass to Wedman. Parrish high post. Celtics passing it around. Buckner the pass to Parrish. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. McGee inside. Johnson on him. Here's Cooper. Here's Wilkes. Stolen away. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Lakers ahead, up by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
And another thing they're doing well is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Now here's Bird. Here's Buckner. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock, and it's good. 2 points. McHale's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Celtics. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Totally in sync. McAdoo knows where the ball is going and is right there to finish it off.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Bird high post. Kept alive. No good from McHale. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Wilkes. Puts it up from 7. And the rejection by Bird. Here's Buckner. Wilkes with the rebound.
And the shooter had really no airspace to get that shot off. That's good D.
Yeah, terrific defense. Doing a great job contesting without fouling.
Here's Cooper. And as we know, Clark, in the offseason, there was a sigh of relief when they reached the collective bargaining agreement.
Yeah, that can always be a bit tenuous, Kevin, when you're back and forth, no agreement in place. And now, though, there's finally revenue sharing between the players and the owners, makes them more partners in the whole scope of the big business that the NBA is. And that's actually the first plan of its kind in pro sports, and I think long overdue.
And the foul called on Kevin McHale. That's his first foul.
Boy, defensively, that's great anticipation, moving your feet and drawing the whistle.
Unafraid to put his body on the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Maxwell comes in for Wedman, and it's Henderson for Buckner. The Lakers also making some changes. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for Rambis, and it's Scott in for McGee. Ainge against Cooper. Here's Wilkes. Lets a floater go. McAdoo dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Good defensive effort inside. But Kareem is so long and strong that even the foul can't hold this shot back.
It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls.
A towering presence on both ends. Abdul-Jabbar is also known for his unblockable and most unique sky hook. Such an impactful, unique big man, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Parrish, he's checked in for the Celtics. Johnson comes in for Danny Ainge. Magic Johnson, he checked in for Los Angeles. And both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar. And now the first timeout called here for Boston. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Bird outside. Feet away, and he knocks it down. Bird's got 6 points.
So adept at running the pick and roll. Bird doesn't force anything. Instead, he takes what the defense gives him.
Johnson double teamed. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 5 on the clock. Here's Wilkes. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
That's too easy for Wilkes. He feasts on these types of opportunities down low.
Henderson outside. Parrish with the screen on Johnson. And that one's good by Henderson.
He's capable of getting creative in pick and rolls, especially when you consider his ball handling skills.
Inside, stolen by Bird. Now Henderson. Bird right side. Byron Scott pulls it in.
He thought that one was going down as soon as it left his hand.
Well, with good reason. That was a great look. Just bad luck it didn't go down.
And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. McHale's checked in for Larry Bird. And the Lakers making a change here. Pass to Cooper. A baseline J. Goes back up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Getting to the line a lot. Kareem, adept at forcing and drawing fouls.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Celtics trail by 4. Down low. Henderson passes to Johnson. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson against Henderson. The kick out to Scott. Back to Johnson. Over Henderson. And Magic Johnson the bucket on the assist by Scott. Johnson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the half. Pass to Maxwell. McHale with it. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
As we like to say, a guy like McHale is a problem. He's such an excellent scorer in the low post.
Outside, Scott to the paint.
Smart play to save the easy shot. He'll make them earn it at the line.
I like the strategy. Make them shoot for it.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Magic Johnson, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
As far as guys who can orchestrate your offense, it's hard to do better than Magic Johnson. His vision out on the floor is just so unique.
And he makes both free throws.
This is what makes him tough. A big guy who can knock him down from the stripe.
Celtics trail by 6. Pass to Maxwell. Dennis Johnson on the wing. Inside. Here's McHale. Makes it off the glass. McHale's got 6 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
High post Johnson. 8 points for him. Here's Wilkes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clever play by Wilkes against close defense. Going through the contact to take the shot.
The Lakers have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Shoot 2.
first one falls for him.
What you like about Wilkes is that he does many things well. A talented scorer, gritty rebounder, an impressive passer, the total package.
He hits both from the stripe. 24 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Henderson outside. Clock at 6. Pass to McHale. Shoots over Worthy. Worthy with the defensive effort. And so we wrap up the first half. Lakers lead by 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Boston Garden. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Magic Johnson has done in this game.
Looking to keep that rhythm he found in the first half going right now.
He's more than capable, and best believe they're going to keep the ball in his hands.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Now here's Johnson. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Worthy kicks to Scott. Here's Wilkes. He's guarded by Maxwell. The offensive rebound and out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And the Celtics with possession here. Henderson passes to Bird.
You know, Bird is a lot taller than people think. He's closer to 6'10 than 6'8. And that helps him inside defense trying to stop him, but got sloppy and fouled.
Boston shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And looking at Bird, one of the most dangerous scorers in the league, capable of filling it up on all 3 levels.
Bird hits them both.
And he's been locked in from the line, proving he's someone that you don't want to foul.
Johnson up top. Henderson defending from 18 feet away. That one good for 2. Johnson's got 10.
And this team encourages Magic to look for a shot, especially from mid-range.
Johnson against Henderson. Johnson up top. Shoots over Scott. Shot by Johnson, no good. Los Angeles leading by 6. Pass to Scott. Kicks it out to Johnson. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
We always talk about the passing of Magic. But when his team needs it, Johnson can score.
Parrish up top. Henderson outside. Pass to Bird. Rebounded by the Lakers. Outside, Scott. To the inside. Here's Johnson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Coach, they're ice cold on the offensive end.
Well, something has to change.
Here's Bird. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Scott the pass to Johnson. Larry Bird grabs the miss. Celtics trail by 8. Johnson outside. Celtics passing it around. Offensive rebound, Maxwell. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Great footwork and power from Maxwell on the low block.
Johnson, the pass to Worthy. Stolen by Bird. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Henderson finds Johnson. Henderson outside. Pass to Bird. Just 5 on the clock. Over Abdul-Jabbar. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Scott with the ball. And it's Bird picking him up. Scott, good. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Now a timeout called by Boston.
I guess coach isn't happy right now with the distribution of shots. And some of the shots we've been seeing, my goodness, they've been contested, difficult shots. And when they're not dropping, it's time to change the game plan. You can't get too focused on forcing things. They need a better offensive rhythm right now.
Celtics making a switch here. McHale's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Cooper's checked in. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Henderson passes to Maxwell. Here's Parrish, and that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
McHale passes to Bird. Shot clock at 5. Henderson inside the three-point line.
With his skill, you can forget Magic is 6'9", but that length really helps him on the defensive end.
Rebound Boston. McHale's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Henderson passes to Maxwell. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
Always hard to see a guy go down. I mean, you just hope it's not as bad as it appears it could be.
At least we know he's going to get expert care. So hopefully they can mitigate the damage.
Danny Ainge is checked in for the Celtics.
Number 44, Danny Ainge.
Henderson outside. Bird looking it over. Henderson kicks to Bird. To the middle. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Cooper against Ainge. Pass to Wilkes. Worthy, a screen on Bird. Here's Wilkes, defended by Bird. Clock at 4. Lets it go with a 3. And there's a whistle. And that's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That is his first foul of the game. Evans checked in for the Celtics. Buckner comes in for Gerald Henderson. And then for the Lakers, McAdoo comes in for Abdul-Jabbar, and Rambis subbed in for Worthy. 1:14 left in the third quarter. Tipped away and stolen by McAdoo. Johnson inside. Here's Rambis, and good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. This has got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers. Here's Buckner. Hasn't made one yet. On the wing, Bird. All sorts of time. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
This is how automatic Bird is. All he needs is the ball, and instantly that shot is gone.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. The Lakers making a switch here. McGee's checked in. 40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Buckner. Pass to Bird. Puts it up from 17. It's not going to go for him. Ainge against Cooper. Here's McAdoo. Here's Cooper. They set the pick. Shoots over Ainge. And it's Cooper missing. Now, here is Bird. 1 second left. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Celtics trail by 8. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Hi guys, the head athletic trainer for the Celtics provided some information to us. And from what he can tell, he said it doesn't appear to be a terrible injury. This is certainly not the way they wanted to begin the season. I guess it's never too early to start tinkering with the lineup. Guys?
David, thanks for the new info on his status. And Clark, I know we've all been wishing him a very speedy recovery.
Most definitely. Injuries are still such an unfortunate reality of the game, and we know they're going to happen, but they're never pleasant when they do.
What a shame.
Yeah.
Well, on the floor and in recovery, it's all about taking care of yourself. I'm sure he's been doing just that.
Cooper against Ainge. Cooper the pass to Scott. Lakers passing it around. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to McGee. 6 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Kevin McHale.
Well, you can't go for the fake. Once Kareem has you fooled, he's going right into the contact to draw the foul.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Garrett, he's checked in for McGee. And he's good on the second. Celtics trail by 9. Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
Well, the challenge Mikal poses for defenses is all the moves he has. Slippery, and he just seems to make guys fouling.
At the line for your Celtics, Kevin McHale, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for McHale.
What's amazing is the effort level you see from McHale out on the floor. He's just relentless on defense and is always hunting for chances to score on the other side.
Henderson's checked in for Boston. That one misses. Lakers leading by 8. Garrett dishes to McAdoo. Pass to Scott. Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. Bird covering. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, you know, in some circles, this is an unpopular point, but there can be value in taking the mid-range shot. This team is certainly proving that tonight.
Shooting 2.
And you can't overlook all their points at the foul line. Getting into the body and making the officials blow that whistle.
That free throw, no good. Rambis is checked in for the Lakers. And he sinks the second. The Celtics call time.
And with their offense sputtering, time to talk things over.
Yeah, they've got to get organized and make more of their opportunities.
Check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Casey Jones address his team. Now, he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pass to Bird. It goes straight through with the swish.
The bread and butter of Bird. Mid-range jumpers are layups for him.
Ainge against Cooper. Now Scott. Second shot opportunity. Rambis no luck.
Solid defensive effort, putting in the work to protect the hoop and disrupt his shot.
Got that one up quick. And now it's only a 5-point Laker lead.
Really good work from the mid-range there. When the defense gives Ainge this shot, he'll take it.
Cooper the pass to Scott. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Henderson. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Scott can't get it to go. The Celtics call time. Changes for Boston. Maxwell comes in for McHale, and Dennis Johnson's subbed in for Danny Ainge. The Lakers making a switch here. Celtics trail by 5. Johnson outside. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Down low, Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Here's Wilkes. Pass to Johnson. Johnson draws the double. Lakers passing it around. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Henderson outside. Maxwell with a screen on Johnson. Pass to Wedman. Shot clock at 6. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
The team needs some production, so they go to Maxwell. And he turns up the intensity to get it for them.
Scott with a screen on Henderson. Johnson's shot is off. Celtics trail by 3. The offense has been on point.
Great timing, great communication. Hard to get stops against him now.
Now here's Bird. Maxwell with a screen on Worthy. Here's Bird. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Abdul-Jabbar. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Here's Bird. Bank shot, no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. Johnson dishes to Scott. Shoots over Johnson. Scott, good.
Huge bucket. They really needed that one, and he connects.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Johnson against Henderson. Johnson left side. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Scott. Johnson, good.
Pulling out all the stops. Johnson giving a 100% effort to get his team the clutch bucket.
Inside. Maxwell against Worthy. Pass to Wedman. Johnson outside. To the middle. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
You cannot afford mistakes like that, especially in a tight game.
Kevin McHale, he checked in for Wedman.
Kevin McHale.
There's 47 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Johnson. Henderson defending. Johnson inside. Bird's there. And the Lakers with another turnover here. The Celtics call time. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Yeah, you know, there's enough time on the clock, I think, to go 2 for 1 here.
And I think the key thing, probably what Coach wants to see, is a good shot. It's important they convert here.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and gameplay. Henderson kicks to Johnson. Henderson outside. On the wing, Bird. Just 5 to shoot. James Worthy comes up with a rebound. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Hey, that's the right play. It's the smart play. You got to stop the clock.
Hoping for a missed free throw or two. Every point is crucial here.
And so they foul intentionally.
Gerald Henderson. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles. Magic Johnson. At the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Tremendous poise at the line. That should put this game to bed.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're behind by 5. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And I think they're going to have to work really fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, they're in desperation mode right now. Need a quick shot and a foul.
Seconds left in the fourth. And it's Bird missing. And an intentional foul right there.
Dennis Johnson. First personal foul. Fifth team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Byron Scott taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And so the Lakers take the win. And they got to feel good about this win, Mike. They worked hard to come away with it.
Yeah, it's a testament to their work ethic as well as their coaching. Everyone came together in order to grab this road victory.
And they needed everyone to have all hands on deck, didn't they?
They sure did.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For our reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.